Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Louisa. I'm in my dining room today. I thought I would change it up. I felt like a little bit of a change. Let's talk, shall we? If you give me turquoise colored beads, I'm going to think about the Southwest. I'm going to think about exotic places like maybe the Middle East, Asia, Africa. I'm going to think about places like Mexico. I'm even going to think about maybe the Caribbean. I'm never ever going to think about Christmas if you give me turquoise colored beads. To me, turquoise is the kind of thing you wear in the summertime. It's the kind of thing you wear to pool parties. It's the kind of thing that you wear if you go to a resort, a vacation resort, or a cruise. It's not really the kind of thing that I would wear at Christmas. Turquoise is also the color of my cat's eyes. There he is. Very pretty cat. He has turquoise colored eyes. Well, it looks like Bead Box wanted to challenge us again this month, because not only did they give us turquoise colored beads, they gave us some very bright coral beads as well. So it was a very big challenge. But you know what? I think I've come up with something really, really neat and interesting to show you guys. So I'm looking forward to showing you all the pieces that I made. So let me go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll get started. Here's the first necklace. It's a Y necklace, as you can see. I was able to use the turquoise and coral colored beads. I also used the components, the bronze components. I used those along the neck. And then I used another one at the drop, at the center drop. And so the center drop is actually just a piece of chain where I attached some dangles. I made some components using the coral and teal colored beads and the bead caps and the snowflakes, and I attached them to the piece of chain. And I love the Xinjiang teardrop bead. I thought it looked really nice on this white necklace. And then, yeah, so that's it. Along the top, I used some chain, the chain that came with the subscription, and I also used one of the toggle clasps. So overall, I thought it turned out pretty nice. All right, so here's the second piece. The second piece is a choker necklace. It's about 14 inches long. I was able to use the coral beads, as you can see, and a couple of turquoise colored beads as well, and the Xinjiang teardrop beads. And I also threw in a few crystals for sparkle. And I used some of my own chain because since it's a smaller piece, I didn't want to use the large chain that came with the subscription. So I used a smaller chain in a bronze color and also a lobster clasp. So it turned out pretty cute. I like this piece because you can wear it as a layer if you use it with another a longer necklace, for instance. But other than that, I consider this to be very minimal by my standards because I like nice big statement necklaces. In any case, I thought this one came out really nice, and I was very pleased with the final result. So here's the third necklace. I thought this one turned out absolutely beautiful. I would definitely wear this one to a Christmas party. It has all the right colors, but they're very subdued colors, which makes it very attractive. As you can see, I used the evergreen pebble beads, agate beads. I also used the hollyberry red beads along the bottom, and I put a couple of them at the top as well. And then I formed a pendant using a leaf component from Bead Box. What I did is I wired some seed beads onto the leaf to give it more the look of a holly tree leaf. I know it's not exactly like that, but it just makes it look more Christmassy. And I also used some beads to form some dangles using some head pins and some seed beads. And I was even able to use one of the orange coral colored beads. So yeah, and then as well as the coral colored bead, I also used the beautiful matte lime shimmer rondelle just to give it a little bit more interest. And then I finished the necklace with some seed beads. They're in a matte light bronze color that match the toggle. And of course, I used the toggle from this month's collection. And so overall, I was very pleased how this one turned out. Very whimsical, very Christmassy, very elegant at the same time. I wanted to mention as well, you know, as far as the findings, I used the bicones that came with a box, but I also used a couple of bead caps at the top of where the beads are. I don't know if you can see them. They're cone-shaped bead caps from Bead Box, and just to finish it off, and I thought it would look nice there. So anyway, guys, this is your third necklace. I hope you like it. All right, so you're looking at necklace number 4. This is a choker necklace. It's a little bit longer than the other one. I think this one's more like 15 inches. I don't think it's 16. I think it's 15 inches, but very pretty, kind of minimalist by my standards anyway. I did use the beautiful faceted rondelle beads, and then I also used one of the teardrop Xinjiang beads as well. And because that bead was lighter in color, I felt like I needed to add something else to make it coordinate. So I added a couple of the pebble beads, the evergreen pebble beads, agate beads. And then, I don't know if you can see it, but I also added a bail, a bronze-colored bail to the teardrop Xinjiang pendant bead. And then, of course, I used the bronze-colored bicone spacer beads. And I finished the necklace with some matte colored, light colored matte seed beads in the 8/0 size. And then because I ran out of toggle clasps, they only gave us 2 this month. I had to use one of my own clasps, so I decided to use a lobster claw clasp in a bronze color. And so yeah, so this is the 4th necklace, and I love this necklace. It's beautiful. Because it's short, you can team it up with a longer necklace to give you that layered look. And this is the way it turned out, and I just love it. I think it's gorgeous. All right, so here's necklace number 5. I thought this one came out pretty nice. I'll be honest with you, when I first saw this pendant, I thought there's no way on earth that I can incorporate that into a necklace. I was going to use it as an ornament, as a tree ornament. I was going to just make a beautiful tree ornament out of it, but I decided to go ahead with a necklace. And what I did is I added some crystals onto the face of it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of difficult to see on a static photo, but later on when I put it on the necklace display, I will show you what it looks like. There's a lot of shimmer on the face of this pendant, real pretty. And then I hung 5 dangles from the bottom, some snowflakes and some of the teal beads as well. I wire wrapped each one and used some of those cone bead caps from previous subscriptions. And then I went ahead and added some more teal beads at the bottom of the necklace, followed by some large faceted rondelles. And these are from my own collection. They're all in a bronzy color. I just wanted this one to have a little bit more sparkle so that your eyes don't go directly to the size of the pendant. It kind of distracts a little bit by adding a little bit of sparkle along the necklace itself. And it's a very long necklace. It's about 24 inches long, which I like because then I can team it up with a shorter necklace, either a choker or something smaller. So yeah, so this one turned out pretty nice. I also added some 8/0 beads at the very top. Not too many, just enough, you know, to give it some more length. I wanted it to be long enough so that I could wear it, you know, in a layered look. And then I did use one of my own clasps because, like I said earlier, I ran out of toggles. So yeah, so this is necklace number 5, and I'm very happy with it. I hope you like it. I thought it turned out nice. All right, here's necklace number 6. So if you're looking for something Christmassy, then this is the necklace for you. This one screams Christmas. I used one of the beautiful lampwork Christmas trees that we received. We got 2 of them. I used one of them in this necklace. And then I also used a tulip-shaped bead cap to form a tassel below the tree. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to use those red hollyberry beads that I thought were so cute and so gorgeous. And since they're very Christmassy as well, I wanted to to put them into this necklace so that it picks up the little red dots on the Christmas tree as well. And then I followed it up with some of the matte lime shimmer rondelles, as well as a few other hollyberry beads further up the necklace. and some chain. The chain is from my own stash because the necklace, the chain that came with this collection was a little bit too chunky, and I felt like this necklace needed a smaller type of chain. And then I went ahead and added a lobster clasp at the top. And so yeah, so this is my Christmas necklace. I love this one. I'll probably wear this one to my Christmas party, because if you're going to wear a Christmas necklace, this is the necklace. This one definitely screamed Christmas to me. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this one. I thought it was really cute. And last but not least, I left the best till last. This necklace is absolutely stunning when you wear it. I mean, it is just beautiful. What I did with this one is I took a piece of wire, 18 gauge wire, and I formed a frame. And I needed the frame to hang the beads on, kind of like a wreath actually. So what I did is I threaded on some beads onto some very thin wire, 26, yeah, I think it was 26 gauge. And then I wrapped, once I threaded the bead on, then I just wrapped each one individually. And I used pretty much, you know, all of the beads in this necklace: the turquoise, the orange, the red berry beads, the agate beads, the xinjiang rondelles, the stars, and then I also added a couple of larger faceted crystals from my collection because I wanted to pick up the shimmer from the stars. So I added 3 of them, 1 at the bottom dangling down, and then 2 by the chain. And I did use the chain that came with the collection, and the toggle clasp that also came with this month's box. So this one is actually, I'm very proud of this one. I've done this design before in the past. I did a mermaid necklace earlier this year using some pastel colored beads. Turned out really nice. This is a little bit smaller than that necklace. That necklace was actually very, very stunning. It was definitely a statement necklace. This one's a little bit smaller scale, but I just love this one. And you know what? This is the one that I'm going to model for you guys, because when you see this one on, you're going to drool. It is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, guys, this is the 7th necklace. I hope you like it. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the bracelets and the earrings next. Okay, so here are my bracelets. I made 2 of them. They're both stretch bracelets, and I added the snowflake charm, one on each bracelet. And I tried to incorporate, you know, as many of the beads from this month's collection so that they would coordinate with all of the necklaces. So I used the beautiful matte lime shimmer rondelles. I used the agate beads. I used the orange coral beads. I used the turquoise beads, the bicone spacers. I did add some of my own rondelles, crystal rondelles, just to give it a little bit more sparkle. So yeah, so these are the 2 bracelets I made, and I thought they turned out pretty nice. And finally, here are the 4 pairs of earrings that I made. I didn't want to make sets this month. I didn't want to do like a necklace, bracelet, and earring set, because I just felt that by doing that, you know, you end up using a lot of the beads, and I wanted to focus mostly on the necklaces. So I kind of left the earrings till the end, and I just figured, you know, whatever was left over, I would just put together some quick earrings. As you can see, the wreath chandelier component has the same rhinestone crystals glued onto it as the large medallion pendant that I showed you earlier. And so yeah, so these are the earrings. I've got some that have the coral beads, the turquoise beads, the xinjiang beads, the agate evergreen beads, and you know, mix and match. I mean, these can be worn with any of the necklaces, obviously, because they all coordinate. But yeah, so that's what I did. I wanted to leave these till the end. I just figured, you know, whatever I had left over, I would make bracelets and earrings with it, and I'd focus mainly on making the beautiful necklaces. So anyway, guys, that's the full collection. I hope you like it. I was able to do 7 necklaces and 4 pairs of earrings and 2 bracelets. Pretty amazing. So now, like I said earlier, I would like to put them on the necklace display and show you some video footage, because You know, there are things that you can see in video that you cannot see in a still shot. So I'm going to show you a little lineup next of all the things that I made, and I'll see you in a little bit. Well, here's the necklace. I think it's really nice. It feels really comfortable. I love how it looks. It matches my outfit. It's very sparkly, and I just think it's very attractive. But you know something? My favorite one is my Christmas tree necklace. So I'm going to take this one off, put this one on, because it's Christmas and I want to wear something Christmassy. Anyway, guys, I hope I've inspired you. I hope that I've given you some ideas and you can come up with some of your own necklaces and bracelets. I got to say thank you to Bead Box, because if it weren't for them, none of this would have been possible. So thank you for the collection for this month, Bead Box. Anyway, thanks a lot, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Bye.